For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's poppin', everybody? It's the Saberwolf94. Should have been focusing on more new decks from Destined Rivals, but this is definitely a subject I need to give my thoughts about. The same thoughts you would think anyone with a brain would have in regards to these new changes. If you don't know, I'm sure you do. If you're involved in any form with the Edison Time Wizard format, Konami has decided it's a good idea to change up the rules from a 2010 format, this is March 2010, known as Edison, and apply the contemporary rules to this format. So you're not going to draw a card if you play first. The priority, the old ignition/manual effect priority goes away from that time. All the cards with the erratas right now, the ruined cards basically, they're going to have their new erratas applied. So Go Your Guardian is completely ruined. Cards like Disc Commander, Black Magician of Chaos, I mean, those cards would be banned in that format anyway, but they're just examples. All of the new rules, basically, they're going to apply. And this is just such a stupid decision. Every big Yu-Gi tuber has already mentioned this, but it just goes without saying. It's so dumb, and then they're going to go ahead with this. Some people have, I've read some comments, I watched some videos from Brookson and other people, and I've read some comments, people saying why they're doing this. We're going to get to that later. But it's still so dumb and so ridiculous. It's like, let's say Toyota would come out with, they're saying they will re-release Toyota Supra, a classic sports car. They're going to re-release it again, but it's going to have the drive handling and the speed of a Ford Focus. That's how ridiculous it is. It's like if the soccer rules change from 11 players on the pitch to 8 players in the pitch. It's something so ridiculous. It's a 2010 format. People like it because it's what it is. You know, cards up to that point, old rules, that's the point. And then they decided to change this now for some reason. Now, some people said in the comments of the videos I watched, they're doing this because, oh, it means they're going to implement this. They're going to implement this format in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So to make their programming life easier, they're just going to have all the same rules, all the same mechanics with all these different formats, like old formats, new formats, it's going to be all the same. Now, this is pretty dumb though, and it doesn't make sense. First of all, it's lazy, if it's even true. We don't have any evidence. They're going to put this format in Master Duel completely, as opposed to just the side events they do every now and then, timed side events for a couple of days, and then they go away. If they're going to put this as a full format in Master Duel, it would be good, but if they're going to fuck it over like this, I do wonder if it's even worth it. But let's say they are going to put it, and they're doing this so they can put this and just minimize their work, not really program all the different rules and stuff. It's dumb and it's lazy. It's like, you know, video games, they got their normal mode, and then they got like easy mode and hard mode. It's not something groundbreaking. The developers say, oh yeah, we can't do it because it's something so groundbreaking. If there's going to be an easy mode, if there's going to be a hard mode, they're obviously going to be different. Same with Master Duel. You're going to put in this new mode, well, arrange it so that it's proper, so that it plays like the March 2010 format. I don't understand why, oh yeah, if they're going to put in Master Duel, that's why they got to change this shit up. If it's even going to happen. I mean, I don't really get it, man. I'm not from America, even though I sound like it, so technically these official events, they're not relevant to me. I don't go and play, you know, Edison formats officially, but everybody complaining about it is justified. It's just such an illogical thing. They're ruining the format because it did start out as fans just bringing it back on their own, bringing back these old formats because that's how much they don't give a shit about contemporary Yu-Gi-Oh! So much to the point that Konami decided to make it official and support it, and now they're just gonna ruin it for everybody. You know, nobody asked for these rule changes. I don't understand why they believe it's a good idea or people are just gonna accept it. I mean, maybe some people will, maybe people are just gonna start playing unofficially again, but it's just so ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. This format gains popularity again on its own, you know, they support it. And then this happens. Perhaps if it was just something like the ignition manual effect priority, if they just changed that and nothing else, I think more people would have just lived with it. I think many people would still be annoyed. I would personally be annoyed still. But it's definitely much better than just changing everything up to the contemporary rules. You don't draw a card. The old cards don't have their old effects again. That's just too much. It just changes everything up. In the case with Yugioh Guardian, for example, it's not like we got all of the Earth tuners and all of the options that we would have today. It was different back in 2010. If you try and make it so that you need an Earth tuner to summon Yugioh Guardian, what decks are really going to summon it? It just changes everything completely. In regards to the 2005 format, GOAT, these changes are also going to be pretty huge. Something like Black Magician of Chaos having the new effect definitely makes a difference. So this is pretty ridiculous, and everybody complaining about it is justified. Like, for every good decision Konami makes, like let's say reprinting some old products, which by the way, it's for their benefit. It's not like they're doing it for us and they're giving away the products for free. Every decision that's good that they make like 5 stupid decisions. Like these events were just perfectly fine, and then trying to piss everybody off with these new changes. Are they trying to dissuade people from playing them? Are they really just trying to indirectly ruin them? I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest though. Even if it's true that they're doing this because they're just getting close to implement this in Master Duel and they want to just have the same rules for all the formats, it'll still be shit. Like, I've wished for alternate formats in Master Duel, like old school formats, since the beginning. But if this is how they're going to implement them, I would have no interest in playing those either. Like, the whole point of playing an old format is to play it in its glory, not a shit version of it, a gimped version of it. Anyways, that's all I got. Hopefully the backlash accomplishes something, but 9 times out of 10, no matter what backlash happens, these companies don't care. They're gonna go with it. I don't believe Konami would be that stupid enough to think that people were gonna be happy with these changes. They just don't care. They're thinking, we gotta do this for these reasons, whatever they may be, and they just decided to run with it. We really just, as a community, just gotta be doing our own thing, our own local tournaments, just take everything in our own hands. You can't just, having somebody like Konami involved, having just any company involved, it just always makes things so ridiculous. More complicated, that's a better word, but also ridiculous. The fans straight up themselves revived this format, and then Konami had to just ruin it. Anyways, that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and if you are involved with the Wizard format, I guess you should do your thing and complain on their Twitter page or complain in some manner, so hopefully this goes away. I doubt it, like I've said, but all we can do is just really criticize them for it. That's it. Sabrewolf94, see you guys next time. What a